Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, the home of Captain Morgan's Rum, one of my personal favorites, where tonight the Des Moines Corn Kings travel in, the number 6 ranked Corn Kings, according to Legatron's recent poll, to take on the 11th ranked Jamaica Hummingbirds. And with me tonight is Montreal Berserker owner Colin Pierce.
Guys, it's a beautiful day right now here in Jamaica. We got an express flight after work this evening. We've got some drinks in hand and, of course, some of our favorite corn-style chips, Bugles.
Picked up some Bugles tonight. I was going to get Land Shark beer to try to be, Jamaica-based a little bit, have that beach feel, and then top it off with some Bugles corn chips. But
big game tonight.
Our local gas station didn't have any Land Shark.
Yeah, and I think there's a...
We want tails.
Oh, who's the guy who makes Land Shark? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yes. So it would be even better if we had one made by Bob Marley. But I've heard that one's really wasn't appropriate to sell in the United States.
What, is it THC laced?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He called it. It's 420 somewhere.
It's 420 somewhere. Nice. Is that really a thing?
No. Sounds good though, doesn't it?
That might be our side gig we're looking for. All right, so Jamaica takes the kickoff. That's Brian Bennett. And he's going to get the ball out to the 25-yard line where Harrison Miller and Jim Harden and the boys will set up shop and try to get things going here early in the ball game.
Yeah, that's right. And Harrison Miller stepping up to be a gold, tiered up to a gold quarterback this season.
So Jamaica should be expecting big things out of him.
Yeah. Also throwing to a recently progressed Mr. Moon at wide receiver.
Cash Moon?
Cash Moon.
There we go. Heavy pressure, but the gold tier pops up there on the very first play. In the face of all that pressure, he delivers a strike to Brian Bennett.
Now, one thing I always like to do when I announce these games is highlight the uniforms here. I got to say, Jamaica keeping it more conservative this week. Usually they come out with those flamboyant colors. That's what I expect out of the Hummingbirds, but this is nice.
I really like this uniform, truthfully. It's a little different from what we've seen them wear, but it's a good look. There's Harden up the middle for 6 yards. And I do love the pants for the Corn Kings.
Yeah, those are what I like most about those is that they never have to leave the field to use the bathroom.
I was thinking of your brother with that. Have I ever told you that story about him?
Oh, but I have heard it several times.
For those of you who didn't, I coached him. I coached both these guys, and during the timeout, Nolan was telling me one time that he had to pee, and I said, "Man, just go." So he did.
There you go.
He peed himself.
Talk about dedication.
Heck yeah, man.
And look at him now.
And look at him now.
Owner of the Charleston Federals.
Owner of the Charleston Federals and recently married.
We'll keep him in our thoughts.
Another big run there. Yeah. Welcome to the club. Another nice run there by Jim Harden, who looks especially flashy in the red shoes.
Yeah, I love those red shoe highlights. Screen.
Harden out in the flat, and he's going to pick up another first down. So Jamaica is on the march here early in the ball game.
I don't know how you feel about the Corn Kings, but whenever I think of the Corn Kings, I think of a tough defense more than anything.
Well, they're from Iowa.
Corn Boys.
Corn Boys. Land of big women. And I mean big women.
Huge.
All right, we got the bugles open there.
Right next to the microphone.
Right next to the microphone where they can hear everything we
this
get out.
This is ASMR as well. Dave, do you know what that is?
No, what is it? What is it?
It's a new thing that these girls are doing on Twitch where they just like whisper and like lick microphones. It's like a sensory experience. Yeah.
These young people, I don't know. I don't understand. They lick microphones?
Mm-hmm. I'll show you after we go.
I've got a microphone
that you could lick.
All right, Harden up the middle again. He's going to get hit after a 1 yard gain. And so this drive has now made its way down to the Des Moines 23-yard line. It is hot here tonight.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm glad I wore my button-down shirt.
Is this
I'm
a
glad I'm
great
not wearing
drive
any
or
underwear.
what?
I'm not. Oh, my. Now it's weird.
Now it's weird. Oh, nice catch over the middle. Is that Bennett again?
I think that
I
is.
believe that is. That might be 88, 85.
That's 85. Wesley Walker.
Wesley Walker, who's also having a nice season this year. And, man, what a nice ball delivered there by Miller. Tackled almost immediately. Tight coverage there. There's one of my favorite linemen, that Wakamatsu.
Yeah,
I just like saying that name.
that is a fun one to say.
Yeah. Split backs for Jamaica. Dive play up the middle to Harden. He's going to get 1 yard.
Yeah, we're going to see if the Corn Kings can bend but not break right here and only sacrifice 3 points. That's what they're hoping for right now.
They could be if I was intimidated by the new uniforms. You think?
You know, they're different. They are a little bit more aggressive than what
Yeah.
we're used to. A little more dominant. But I've heard Zach likes that. Another screen. Ate up quickly.
That's DeVerson McCauley Shills the second, the fullback, 6'1", 220. And he has breakaway burst and ankle breaker, but he didn't put much of a move on out there in the
10
flat.
yards in front of us
No.
here. Cake, man.
He's 6'1", 220. An average-sized
Yeah.
fullback build.
This looks like man coverage out of Des Moines here. Good call for them down in this end of the field. Oh, and heavy blitz, and they're going to get Miller for a loss. That's a huge play for the Corn King defense to get that stop and force the kick. Who's going to be doing the kicking tonight for Jamaica?
Oh, gosh. Let's pull it up here and look. We've got Tony Kukos.
Cuckoos for Cocoa Puffs.
Mm-mm.
No?
Who's that guy? That's the fullback that we're...
Cocoa Butter?
I don't remember. There's a fullback named Coco, I think, right?
I think there is. I think you're right.
Is that pronounced Cuckoos?
Cuckoos? Cuckoos? Couscous? I don't know.
We don't speak Jamaican.
Well, no, but I sure do like to drink it.
You a rum guy?
You know, I like a little rum. Yeah.
What's that made out of? Sugar cane?
Molasses.
Molasses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gives it its color.
okay. Interesting.
Speaking of liquor, we need to make some more wine here pretty soon.
Yes, we do. Strawberry season.
Strawberry season. All right, so Kukos will tee it up, and he's going to kick off for Jamaica. They have a 3-0 lead, and they ate up 5 minutes and 52 seconds of the first quarter on that drive.
I was just about to mention how much time they took on that first
They took
drive.
a lot of time off the clock there.
I've been running a lot of sims lately, and one thing I've noticed is that clock management is important in this game.
Yeah. You know, if you keep the ball for the entire game, you can't lose.
You can, but your chances are slim. And for the first time tonight, we see huge Hugo Zachary.
Hugo Zachary, it's not over till the fat man swings. And this guy's going to swing for the fence early and often.
We've got
Back
a
to
new,
pass already.
new running back, too.
And deep down the middle, and look at this.
Wide open.
First play, and they're going to catch him. That's
Cooper
gonna be
Stroker.
Cooper Stroker. And he was stroking the defense on the quarter.
I think we should call him the closer after that one.
That's awesome.
Oh, this league is great.
It is great.
Well, wide open on that
Yeah,
post route.
yeah, the stroker was open there. He didn't quit on that route.
No, he didn't.
And that's going to be, that was good for about 61 yards there. So the fat man has the Kings immediately in scoring position.
Yeah.
Back to pass again. Nice protection.
Oh,
And is that in?
Wow.
They're saying it is touchdown. Who's 18 for?
Coulter Hands.
That's Coulter. Oh, they just recently acquired him from the Charleston Federals.
That's what you call instant gratification.
That's pretty quick, gratification.
One thing I think is interesting about this Des Moines Corn Kings offense is that they now have the largest quarterback and the smallest running back. In Flash Hendricks.
Well, that's a good combination.
Yeah, little yin and yang action.
Yes. So 6-3, Des Moines on the back of 2 quick passes by Hugo Zachary. The extra point's up and good, and now Des Moines leads 7-3. Look at Hugo, man. That is one big dude.
He's got a skinny face.
He does.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what his mom looks like. Yeah, have you ever seen pictures of her?
No, but I think if you just kind of... He's got long hair, right?
Yeah.
He has some long hair. I'm sure it's similar.
They probably look a lot alike. Mm-hmm. Except she probably has boobs.
He does too.
He does too.
They're probably exactly the same.
They're probably exactly the same. Nice, tough running there by Bennett to get the ball out to the 28-yard line. That is one nice return there. People lick the microphone. I'm really hung up on that now.
Yeah, it's called ASMR.
ASMR.
I don't really know what it stands for, but it's something to do with sensory.
I'm looking it up.
Sensory stuff. Look up Amaranth. That's the best one.
What? Okay.
All right. Miller. Oh, shaking it off. Shook off the first one. Got wrapped up by number 99. Oh, I'm looking for it. Leonardo Taylor.
Man, he really ran the edge there on that rip move.
2nd and 15.
Dave's doing some research in the booth.
It's a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine.
And it goes down a little bit further, too.
Apparently it goes down a little further than that.
We've got another screen pass.
Okay. Well,
Gain of a couple. We're still got 11 yards to go, and it's 3rd down.
So Des Moines have found something there on defense that's working for them.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 28.
Big down and distance here for Miller. I don't think they want to punt again after the way Des Moines ran through them like a laxative that last series.
Looks like we're seeing some man-on-man defense here. See if that comes back to bite.
Oh my, that ball's knocked down by number 45.
Blake Sellers.
Blake Sellers, the self-proclaimed greatest linebacker in WFA history.
I wouldn't go so far as say the greatest, but I would say he definitely gets around.
Yeah, he probably does.
He's been to what? 3 different teams?
We drafted him. He was actually the original draft pick of the Pottsville Maroons. And he had 2 pretty good seasons for us.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't get him back. Somebody snagged him in the supplemental draft. And I don't know who had him.
Green Bay had him.
Green Bay had him. And then they dealt him here just recently. I haven't seen him on Gym Chat as much this year.
No. I'm not sure what's been going on. I miss him.
I miss him too because you could always count on him to tell you exactly what he was thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so that's a nice punt there. It's going to get brought back out to the 40-yard line. And we're going to find out what Hugo Zachary can do here on his second possession.
And it really looks like after this big trade that happened last week, Corn Kings are looking pretty good with an air raid offense.
I'll tell you, them getting Coulter Hands away from Charleston, I thought was a big move. I thought Hands did really a good job for the Federals.
Yeah. That was our first look at Flash tonight.
Oh, is that Flash Hendricks? Mm-hmm. Man, he is a skinny little guy, isn't he?
He is. Reminds me of the green bean, the string bean.
The string bean. Who nobody ever drafted. 5'10", 150?
Something like that.
Something like that. And the fat man sees something in the defense, so we're going to see if he's about to make Jamaica pay the price. Back to pass. Flips it out to Hendricks, who is going to pick up the first down.
We got a little repeat play right there.
Yeah, he got what he needed out of that.
Flash has got the tiniest butt I've ever seen on a football player.
There's not much to him. Certainly not like number 94 there on the defense for Jamaica. That's a big dude. Got a little two-man defense coming up here. And the receivers, they ran a little mesh route there where they were supposed to cross, and that usually works great against man coverage, but the receivers got tangled up on the exchange.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a traffic jam there in the middle of the field. And that happens, you know, if one receiver takes a step too long or too short, your routes run right into each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Triangle trips for Des Moines this time, 2nd and 10. The big man back to pass. He's going to hit that over the middle again to the quitter, Cooper Stroker, who's going to ramble down to the 29-yard line. Man, he is jacked up.
Yeah, and, you know, his dad is here tonight watching.
Really?
Yeah, he's way up in the top right corner of the stadium. He's got his own section.
Got his own section up there?
Yeah. And he's got a big sign up there. If you squint real closely in the end zone, it says, "Go Stroker."
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it there. I see what you're doing.
He's real supportive.
Yeah, it's good to be that way. The ball nearly picked off by the defense. Ball was intended for colder hands.
Oh.
So 2nd down 10. A quick first quarter so far. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
I think we've seen only passes so far from the Corn Kings.
Yeah, they haven't ran the ball yet. And oh my. Good job on defense there out of number 27, one of the safeties for Jamaica.
It looks like he was trying to hit up Stroker again, and I don't know about you, but I've heard that's something you can only really do about every 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, too much of that stroking is bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
They used to tell us when I was young they'd make hair grow on your palms.
They told me I'd go bald.
Really? Well, seems like it's worked. And that ball's caught short of the sticks. Going to get 4th and 2.
I think that's Eagle Mondavi.
Yep.
I like that player.
Yeah. Isn't that an SFL name?
Mm-hmm. Sure is. So we're going to try to draw them off sides or just get greedy.
Single back pair slot. It looks like they may be getting ready to go for it. Let's see if Jamaica jumps. And they're going to waste that timeout, Des Moines is. And march out the kicker.
Zachary Hugo wanted to go for it. You can see it on his face.
He's over lobbying right now for them to run the quarterback sneak.
He's been practicing it all week.
They only need a couple here. Close buckle down, guys.
Who we got kicking the ball for the Colts? Tom Bowman.
Tom Bowman, he's +2.
Yeah, he's a silver.
Pretty incredible. He's got all the right animations for a kicker.
Yeah, he does.
That's up and good. No doubt about it. 10-3 Des Moines. 2:06 to go here in the first quarter in Kingston, Jamaica. I heard him say on the PA during pregame that if the Hummingbirds won tonight, they were giving a fifth of Captain Morgan's rum
To kick off.
to every fan of legal drinking age.
Wow.
What is the legal drinking age here in Jamaica? 5?
It's- Once you are able to say captain, they let you,
They let you
they
start
let you
drinking.
drink. Well, you know, in that case, let's go Hummingbirds.
Let's go Hummingbirds. Will they do that for us as broadcasters? They ought to.
I'm not sure. You ever been on a cruise, Dave?
Once.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I love the fact that, you know, at midnight, if I want to go down and get a baked potato steak, I can do it. And
would
I
like
did.
that too.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
You ever been close to Jamaica?
Is the Bahamas close to Jamaica? I don't know. I don't think it is. No, I don't think I've been all that close. Well, you know what though? Let's see. I've been to Trinidad. That might be kind of close to Jamaica.
Neutral zone infraction, number 97.
Yeah, I couldn't
defense,
tell you.
5-yard penalty. Repeat.
It seems like a really cool place, though. I've had a few conversations, actual voice conversations with owner Jordan Andrews, and
Really?
yeah, and you can hear the ruckus, the hustle and bustle of Jamaica in the background.
Wait a minute. He's really from Jamaica?
Yeah,
I've got a whole new appreciation for him at this point in time.
yeah.
If he has dreads, he's my new hero. And short, Cash Moon there on the catch is going to bring up second inches.
Legal drinking age is 18, been confirmed.
18. All right then.
That makes sense to me. It should be 18
It
anyway.
should be.
From your birds.
We are in a strong run formation.
Yep, it's strong power eye, and they're going to give that ball deep in the backfield to Harden, who's going to use the spin move. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that play.
One thing that I hate that this game does is if I'm running strong ISO, I don't want my running back spinning.
This is the call. Doubles, 50
No, he needs to roll his shoulders over and get the yard.
That's right. That's right.
We're not trying to be cute here.
We're not.
We're trying to kick someone's ass.
I just wish it would do stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. And a little flare pass out again to Harden, who makes the catch. He's going to pick up 2, almost 3.
Number 15.
Bring up second down and 8 at the Jamaica 40.
And that was picked up quickly by strong safety Andrew Aaron, the 15th.
Who was a Pottsville Maroon at one time.
Yes, another great player in the WFA. And R62 is calling the end of the first quarter here. The Corn Kings are up by 7, 10-3. And as the players are switching to the other end of the field, Dave goes back to pick up another Corona Extra. Unofficial sponsor of the
Unofficial
WFA.
sponsor to another WFA.
You will like beer that smells like stinky feet? Grab a Corona.
That's right.
Intended for Bennett.
Does it taste like it's skunk? Put a lime in it. All right, we are looking at a third and, would you say manageable? 8?
8's not bad.
You ain't playing like yourself today.
I'll tell you the
We
down
need to
distance
pick
I
it
really
up.
hate this game is 3rd
I
and
need
4.
some help, man. I can't do it by
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like, you know, a lot of times you get run plays on that. And,
Your birds. 41 yards.
you know, I'm looking around at our league's running backs and getting 4 yards per carry is pretty rare.
Yep, I agree. 3rd and 8 screams one thing in my mind.
Throw it.
90 all slants.
90 all slants.
Get on your feet, Moon!
4th and 3. Punt it.
Yeah, I would assume they would.
Sarpong comes out on the field to punt this thing away.
Sarpong.
Sarpong. That sounds like a drinking game.
It does.
Bayou Sarpong.
Bayou Sarpong.
He has coffin corner. He's also got some nice hands. That snap was a little high. The ball's going to be fielded on the 15. Little spin move, gets it out to the 20. where the fat boy takes over on offense.
Ball is spotted at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Bayou Sarpong. It's a pretty good name.
What kind of nationality is that?
We're going with
Is it Asian?
Triple Bunch 90Z
It
hook.
might be.
All out here. Break.
Indian?
I don't know.
First and 10.
Indonesian?
From
It's some kind of Indonesian,
21-yard
right?
line.
We were looking at, what'd you call that? Triangle bunch?
Triangle trips.
Okay. You go. It's who we have there, number 18, Coulter Hands.
Number 56. credited
Once
with the
again.
tackle.
Hugo Zachary has over 100 yards passing already this game.
Second and 2 from 29 yards.
Pro eye set for the fat man. Second and 2. They've had good down and distances every play.
Oh!
Oh, look at this. He's going to pull that thing down and run it. And he picks up 5 yards on that play.
Oh. And that middle linebacker just saw his life flash before his eyes
Yes,
right
he
there.
did. He, you know,
You ever been driving down the highway and then see a tractor trailer in your lane coming right at you?
makes me pee instantly.
That's exactly what that situation was.
Single back trips open. Hugo changes the play.
He wants to run it again.
He wants to run that again. Yep.
What a
Man,
ball.
that guy's got a strong arm.
Yeah. Coulter Hands.
Pass complete to
That was a great pass.
Yeah, it was. Nice tight spiral. Lots of speed on it.
He has a strong throw. That was a good high release.
Yeah. That ball is tight in there. First and 10 at the Jamaica 28.
first and 10.
Pro eye set again. And Jamaica rotates the secondary down. And the ball is still caught on the little crossing route by number 88, Eagle Mondavi.
Eagle Mondavi. Hit hard by Jimmy Knight the second.
Look at that QB rating for Hugo.
What is the highest QB rating? I think I ask that every single time I announce.
If they're using the NFL's formula to calculate it, supposedly the highest rating you can have is 158.3. Quick twitch. Goes nowhere. Flash Hendricks.
Still trying to figure out where he belongs in this offense.
Probably so. I mean,
I had a conversation with the owner today, and that was kind of what he was saying. You know, he understands Flash has a lot of potential, and he's hoping to utilize that. But right now, he's just having a hard time fitting him into the puzzle.
yeah. You know, he looks like he ought to be able to catch the ball well out of the backfield.
Yeah.
The King, 26
And
yards.
I like the toss play there, you know, for a smaller, probably a quicker back. That's probably where he's going to earn his money.
Wide open.
Touchdown. Number 81.
Last pass was complete to
Who is?
Can't catch the name there quite.
Oh, that's Johnny Rogers. That's a new one for us tonight.
He used to wear number 20. And he's picked that up. Man, that was a nice catch he made there.
Yeah, good adjustment.
And for as old as he is, that was a nicely ran route.
Oh, this is that guy that.
Played for Nebraska clear back in the 1970s.
Okay.
number 12. Will hold the kick.
Probably the best kick returner in the history of college football.
And now he's playing
And now-
third string wide receiver
In the WFA. 17-3 Des Moines.
Point is good.
11 of 13 voters in the Who You Got picked Des Moines tonight, and so far it looks like they are on the money.
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to run away with it there, but it's not over yet.
The King are kicking off. Then back to receive.
You can't forget about the home field advantage in this game.
Yeah, it does speak volumes at times.
And I can't think of a better team to have home field advantage than Jamaica.
No, you have your own special kind. You know, down in that one end zone, it smelled like some really good weed down there.
Where Mr. Stroker was setting?
Yeah, where the whole Stroker clan
The whole
was
Stroker
there.
family.
Wearing their old Oklahoma regulator gear. And something was getting burnt down there.
Looked like there was a little bit of hand action there by the
On the reception,
tight end.
number 44.
Yeah, he did a good job fighting off of some stiff coverage there and getting out in the flat and making a nice catch.
I like how their jersey just says birds on the front. That's a nice touch.
Second and
Yeah.
2.
And then Des Moines,
Bird, 34
there it says
yards.
Kings. That's pretty cool. You know what mine says? Water Boys.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Who did that to you?
Who do you think?
Zach?
Yeah, I asked him to change it because it said Americans, and I
Ah, so he
said, and I
changed it?
didn't specify.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
asked for
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
So he got you, yeah.
And in the games when there's nobody live announcing, the announcers will say, "And the Water Boys come out for a 1st and 10."
There's power play to Harden. He's going to pick up the first down.
Ah, it's getting fancy feet.
Yeah. Again, another one of those things. If you're going to run the power play, roll your shoulders over and get your 5 yards.
Yep. But a first down nonetheless.
1st and 10. Ball at 37 yards.
I noticed that Des Moines brought their cheerleaders with them tonight.
Whew, I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, nothing better than a big, sweaty cheerleader from Iowa.
Yeah, I love those extra large uniforms.
Thomas, no gain on the play.
They don't do a lot of aerial
No, they
stuff. It's more pyramid.
It's more lots of pyramids. Yeah,
Real sturdy pyramids.
big birthing hips.
Oh!
Who was 42 there?
I'm not sure. Number 42, Parker Thomas going in for that one.
Man, that could have been easily a touchdown going the other direction. He just missed.
Oh, yeah. We've seen that play from the Corn Kings before.
Yeah. And then Joe Smith makes a nice catch and gets some yak going there. Joe Smith is a journeyman tight end, but he's a productive player.
1st and 10.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised he hasn't become a starter for somebody.
He has a good-looking build, but sometimes people are just destined to be backup.
I suppose so. Oh my, heavy pressure there.
With the sack.
Who we got, number 94?
Chipper.
You better get rid of that thing quicker
It
next
is.
time.
Play.
Derek Chipper.
Derek Chipper on the tackle. Man, he just got that rip move going there.
That was a good rip.
Yeah. He gets some pretty good rips in the locker room from what I hear
2nd and
too.
13. From
No one has a locker close to him.
49 yards.
Do you coach any of those moves as a defensive coach?
Rip?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Rips
a pretty
or
standard one.
swims,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I like my defensive tackles to use a rip, and I like my defensive ends to use a swim.
To keep themselves on pushing things in.
Yeah,
to
I mean it's sort of
contain, or
it's a somewhat of a contain rush move, and then
Defense, 12-yard
I never liked the tackles to swim because they give away a lot of their blocking surface. So I want them up underneath the shoulder pads.
okay.
Let's make sure we
Jamaica's
keep
still
our
holding
field
on to the
goal
ball
right
this
here.
drive. Is that guy cross-eyed?
I think he is.
The
Who
Kings
was that one player on one of those football movies that had those cross eyes? I think it might have been in Revenge of the Nerds. They had a gun there, his eyes were crossed. Miller under heavy pressure. He pulls this down. He's going to run, but he's going to be just shy of the first down.
He tries to up one on Hugh Hugo.
Yeah.
Definitely getting more yards.
Well, you watch a big dude like Hugo pull it down and run for 5 yards. I'm sure there's a little bit of peer pressure.
You say, why can't I do that?
Why can't I do that? And his teammates are all saying, why can't you do that? What the hell's wrong with you? Single back right, pair slot.
Corn Kings playing tight.
Flips it out in the flat to Harden, who's going to pick up that first down and then some. And he's going to get the ball down to the 30-yard line. Harrison Miller is 12 of 14 so far.
Saw that for 97 yards.
Yeah, he's been very accurate so far tonight in this ball game.
You know, 12 for 97.
First and 10.
They're throwing too many short passes.
30 yards.
We're going to have to go down the field at some point.
Yeah.
Dive play to Harden. And he turns his legs, rolls those shoulders over, and he fights hard for 3 yards. Blake Sellers is fired up, and he didn't even make the tackle.
You know, he is a team player. He gets excited.
Yeah, that's true. He's his own pep rally.
Second and
Let's
7.
keep doing what we're
Yes,
doing.
he is.
When you come back, all you don't see is me.
Harden on the power play makes a tackler miss. Makes 2 tacklers miss. Picks up 14 yards, gives us a little shimmy, and heads back to the huddle. First and 10 on the 10.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a nice run.
Let's watch it again right here. He gets met right at the line and shakes it off. Couldn't quite outrun number 99 there. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, who's just joined the team after doing a tropical version of a Jack Link's commercial. Looks like 2 bump. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. That was so open.
Yeah, it was.
Thought that was a sure touchdown.
Just out of reach. But the pressure was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Second and 10 from the Kings. 10-yarder.
We'll see if they can go for it again here in the end zone. They're basically going to have to score to get the
Pick
first
up-
down.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, you're right. They are just outside of the goal line on the other side.
Corner.
And
Oh, he's
caught
out!
that out of bounds.
We going to
And,
see a red flag?
I think he's all the way out.
We need 1 foot in this game? We don't know.
We don't really know. I don't think the officials know for sure. You know, that banner down the back of the end zone there says World Champions. Have the Hummingbirds ever been WFA champions?
I'm not sure. I think the soccer team plays here too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe they won the World Cup.
Actually, I think the bobsled team practices here too.
You got the Jamaican bobsled team.
Uh-huh.
Now look at those cheerleaders over in the corner there. Looks like they're getting warmed up.
How did he snag that?
How did he catch that? Cash moves for the touchdown. And that's going to bring it back to a 1-score ball game pending the extra point.
He reached through the arms of Parker Thomas and snagged that.
Oh my goodness, that's a great catch. How many people do we have in our viewership tonight?
Point after.
Let me check here.
Will hold the
Are we over 5?
Looks like right now we have 0 people watching this show. That can't be right.
That can't be right.
That can't be right.
Well, maybe it's dinner time right now.
Looks like it's right. Yeah.
What's the peak then?
5.
5. There were 5 at one point.
No worries.
They'll be back. They're probably teeing.
We aren't here for the fame.
That's true. We're here because it's me and you and beer
And jokes.
and jokes and the Corn Kings cheerleaders.
Oh, they're here. All right.
You know who their corporate sponsor is? Corn Huskers Lotion.
Go on.
It's really a thing. You need to look that up sometime over at Walmart.
Okay.
I'm not sure entirely what you use that for, but they seem to like it.
Can't imagine what they use it for.
Well, you know, getting slicked up is important sometimes, I suppose.
Well, I was thinking protecting the, Those rashy spots.
Those rashy spots and not getting any rug burn. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First and 10. From the King, 25 yards.
Oh, my.
Hugo Zachary, again, spots something in the defense, and he's taking his time getting this audible called. Back to pass. Flips it out to flat. He's going to pick up 3 yards. All that for 3 yards. But, you know, how do you argue with stats like that?
Yeah, I mean, he's almost got 200 yards. It's not even halftime yet. Is anything special happening at halftime?
Well, we could talk about Legatron's power pole.
Sure.
We could do that. Now, as far as stadium entertainment, I do believe they've got some, shall we say, local dancers dressed as hummingbirds to come out on the field and do a performance. Caught out in the flat by 14. He's going to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Pick up of 9 on the play. First down, Kings.
So that's going to get first and 10. 2:13 to go here in the first half. Zachary drawing plays in the dirt in the huddle there.
36-yard line.
Single back pair slot again. Short drop. Short crossing route. Caught. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Number 95, credited with the tackle.
And, you know, this game is still super close in my opinion. The most important thing right now is keeping this at a 7-point differential going into halftime. If you're the Hummingbirds. Any points will do if you're Moines.
Yeah. So Jamaica desperately needs to stop. Heavy pressure, and the big man is sacked for a big loss. And we're going to look at 3rd and 15. Who is that big boy that got him?
65?
Oh, that's one of the Fist brothers. He just got fisted.
Ooh. Nothing like an Amish fisting game.
I've never had an Amish fisting before.
You ever had their Amish donuts?
Oh, man, those are nice. Oh, and the fat man comes right back. And he's going to throw that for a 70-yard touchdown pass. And he's way over 200 yards, man.
You know who that was?
Eagle Mondavi.
Yes, it is. Just your standard post route.
Yep.
But good agility, keeping his footing.
He's, he tap dances in the off season.
I've heard that's good for those specialty players.
Yeah, they get out there and tap dance around a little bit, builds up their calves, works on their agility.
Number 1 is back for the point after. Number 12 on the hold.
So that runs it to 23-10. Now, the one thing they did do is they did kind of leave enough time on the clock for Harrison Miller to retaliate. 1:22, and they've got all 3 timeouts left, so there's plenty of time on the clock.
Point is good.
Yeah, we've seen a lot happen with a lot less time.
There's no doubt in mind.
The Kings are set for the kickoff. Van Feet to receive.
All right, that kick is going to carry to the goal line where Bennett is going to bring it out, and he's going, oh my, he was running hard. Gets out the 27-yard line. Again, another nice return for Bennett. That guy was always, when they were in our division, I don't know about you, but he was really a thorn in the side for us.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He was making clutch catches all the time, and we just never did. I think he was over 200 yards receiving the first time we played him.
Yeah, I was not upset this season when I heard they weren't going to be in our division.
No. Although Boston has been a complete wild card.
We will get there at halftime.
Yeah.
They deserve their own episode.
Hurry up offense by Miller. Clock's counting down. He's going to throw. Oh, my goodness. That could have gone the other way again. Noah Underhill Jr. Did you know that Noah has a son?
No.
Or is he the junior?
Is there a senior in the
I don't
league?
know. I kind of want to go with the idea that, Noah has a son that we just didn't know about.
Yeah.
It's a better storyline.
It's one of those storylines that you'd see like right before you check out at Walmart.
Yeah. In the National
Also, like
Enquirer.
the queen is dead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Long live the Queen. Maybe they took a field trip when Noah was in high school out to Iowa.
Oh, so you think it might be one of these cheerleaders?
It could be.
Kids.
I mean, Noah, when I saw him on a Zoom call once, he looks like a kind of a little fella.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we need more.
But that player's
Where you
kind of
been
big.
today?
I mean,
Don't worry,
there's
man.
probably
I'ma get
an
turned
alumni
around.
cheerleader there somewhere for Des Moines that maybe
Third and 12 from your
was proud to
37
swap bodily
yards.
proteins with him or something.
Oh, that makes me sick. Proteins is yuck.
Yeah. Miller back to pass. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Bennett's going to catch that and he's going to get into, that's not Miller, that's Wesley Walker. And he's going to get him almost into scoring territory there. That could have been bad. Andrew Aaron there kind of saved it. Oh, he misses the tackle.
Yeah, he did. Luckily, Roberts there turned on the Jets and caught him.
Caught him from behind. That would have otherwise have been a touchdown.
Let's go, D. Just like practice. No more
There's
easy on.
Andrew Aaron, the 15th, who missed a tackle but leads the league in nose hair.
Hey, that stuff's hard to get rid of.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It makes you cry when you pull it out.
I kind of like it. Oh my! Noah Underhill breaks on that ball, nearly picks it off. Could have been big trouble for Jamaica. But 2nd and 10.
And it seems like 5 minutes ago we said there was 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
Yeah,
And now
it's been a slow period of time here. Well, and now they're going to come out in strong power I. Not exactly the formation of a pick for a 2-minute offense. But they do draw the defense off sides. And let's see what happens here. Spin move by Harden. That should stop the clock. And I would think that they're going to want to take the penalty there.
As a coach, if you know that you have a free play, you want your quarterback to just
Number 97.
throw it deep.
Yeah, I want to throw that thing in the end zone if I can.
Down.
It's a little tougher to do that all the time in high school, though, because, you try to pattern your offense after the talent of the team, and then you might have a kid who can't throw it 10 yards.
Yeah. Or throws interceptions to defensive
Second and
linemen.
5.
Hey, listen,
More
you've
the same,
never
guys.
thrown an incomplete pass.
That is true. And I don't plan on starting next week in Montreal.
Big week for you this week. So is Colin? Is he available to you for the Memphis game?
I think so.
And how have you handled getting the playbook? Getting him immersed in the playbook on the short exchange after the trade.
I'm telling you, it's amazing how just switching up a few players can change the look of your team. And there was a learning curve. There was a learning curve. It wasn't all unicorns and rainbows when he first got on the squad during practice. But towards the end of the week, he started hitting a stride, looking a little more comfortable. We're feeling confident going into.
Of course, I did teach you an offense on a bus to Racine one night, so maybe he picks up offenses that quick.
He is a fast learner. We'll say that. He is a quick learner.
Will come in to attempt a field goal from Miller on the hold.
35 seconds left here in the half.
Think they got this?
It's a 51-yard attempt.
Yeah, it is.
That kick is up. And it's through. Didn't have a lot left on it, but he had enough. 24-13.
It's a great
That's
kick.
got to be good for morale, don't you think, headed into halftime?
That's a good kick. It gives you hope that they can do anything. You kick a 50-plus yard field goal, it makes you think, I can pull off anything. But Corn Kings have 31 seconds.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a lot for the fat man to do something with the football.
No, and it's been a while since they've stroked it. I mean, thrown to stroker.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, they're probably fresh again. So, you could probably get some pretty good penetration at this point defensively.
Yeah, we'll see. They could just be out there shooting blanks, though.
Could be. I mean, how many times can you do that before you start to shoot blanks?
Once.
Once?
Oh, you mean... I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's a game.
Trips open. 2-man underneath.
He's looking.
Oh my, that ball was tightly covered, tightly contested.
I think Hugo throws the ball faster than other quarterbacks.
Listen, there's a lot of smoke coming off that ball when he throws it. Yeah, he throws that. My goodness, that's a lot of velocity on that ball.
He throws that different.
I'm surprised Mondovi didn't come up with that catch. I see one of the Bacon boys there in the huddle. Is that a brother to your D lineman?
If it is, he doesn't know it.
He doesn't know it. Okay.
He doesn't know his dad very well, right?
Well, that makes sense. If he's
Floppy bacon.
Floppy bacon. Well, who likes floppy bacon anyway? Nearly intercepted, but caught, and the stroker has made them pay.
Wow.
And with 12 seconds left, they're in scoring territory again. This is going to be the longest 12 seconds in history for the Jamaica defense.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I can't believe they're going to get more points on the board.
Why are they kicking the field goal?
They just want to be short.
Damn. Go for the fake here.
This is the longest second quarter of my life.
I just can't believe that, and you got a timeout left. 27-13. Just for that.
Thank goodness.
I hope they run the kickoff back.
They got that off in time.
No doubt. Yeah, it was so close to time there. Yeah, we need Bennett to run this kickoff back just to make them pay for that stupid field goal call.
Have we had any returns for a touchdown this season?
We did. Kane Roush ran one back 102 yards against Charleston.
Wow.
He was happy to be back at Laser Field there in his own stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him.
Four seconds to go. Jamaica's 75 yards away from making this a one-score game. And so they bring in a fullback and two tight ends. Miller back deep. He's going to flip it out to... Oh, my, that could have been bad again. What if Blake Sellers comes up with that ball?
I just want to see Blake Sellers just drill Harden while he's fumbling that ball.
That's the end of the second quarter.
Well,
So it's halftime. 27-13. Corn Kings lead. We'll be back.
we'll be back to go over Legatron's
The power pole.
power poles. That was my nickname in high school. All right. Dave, they're ready for it.
We're ready to talk about the power pole.
Yep.
Well, what I did was I did a survey of 2,112 WFA fans and asked them their opinions. And so I came up with the rankings for our league for the week. And, of course, Detroit's winless at this point, although change in ownership, things really got shook up. I wouldn't be surprised to see them crawl out of number 16 at some point. So they're 16. New Haven's in there at 15. Surprisingly, Louisiana's 14. I thought they would have a better year. But you could say the same thing about Wyoming at 13.
Uh-huh.
And then a bit of a surprise there with Kansas City at 12. The hometown Jamaica Hummingbirds here, they're ranked 11 this week. Green Bay, who's really kind of underachieved for who they are this year, 3-3 record, they come in at number 10. And the up and down Charleston Federals round out the bottom 8 with number 9 ranking. Then we've got the Miami Nightmares, who are really dangerous at 8. The surprising Lincoln Spiders. How much more can you say about Chad Rowland?
I'm loving it, man. It's been fantastic to see what he's doing with that roster. They're leading their division right now.
Yeah.
They're number 1.
And they're minus 71 in point differential.
Yeah.
He's got
Week 1, man.
Week
those
1
stats.
was
We got to
rough
take
for
out
him.
those outliers and then see where he stands.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as of right now, they're playoff bound.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we've got Des Moines, who is certainly making a case. I think their feathers were a little ruffled by the rankings this week. So they come in at 6, and they're playing here tonight like they've got something to prove, and they look good right now.
Yeah, they do. They're a good team.
At 5, we have another surprise team with the Boston Whales. And then Memphis at 4, Pottsville at 3, the Montreal Berserkers at 2, and also a surprise, Salt Lake City with a 5-1 record. They're the top-rated team in the league right now.
That was a good pick for number 1. It really was.
They're 5-1. They've certainly earned it. We'll see if they can hang on to it.
You have any wild cards?
I really think that Green Bay will probably continue to climb, even though they probably play in somewhat of an underrated or overrated conference, especially their division. And but they have a chance to climb a little bit. They've made some trades and tried to shake that roster up a little bit. And I'm going to stick with Lincoln. They're 7 right now, but anything can happen with that team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Lincoln is a no-brainer here, but another one that I want to keep my eye on the rest of the season is the Cyclones.
Yeah.
I think they have the ability to play with anybody. They're just not hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're my wild card.
All right, well, that's Legatron's Power Poll for this week, and, if you don't like your ranking, you got to win a game or two. Go get them.
That's right.
All right, so we've got Kukos back to punt or to kick for Jamaica. They need the ball back. What they don't need is give up a touchdown here.
So they're down by 14.
Mm-hmm.
Still
27-13.
definitely doable. What's the biggest comeback you've had as a real life coach?
Well, we didn't quite finish it, but we let when I was coaching up at Southern, we let Alexander get out in front of us. Let's see, they were up 28-0,
First and 10.
and we rallied back, and we wound up losing that game 36-33.
Wow.
We were an onside kick away from having a chance to win. At Bahama, we had a game where we let Federal Hawking get out in front of us 21-0, and we wound up winning that game 28-21.
I was going to ask you, where do you draw that line on when you start losing hope?
Well, it depends on who you have on your team.
27 yards.
When we had you guys, I never felt like there was a game we couldn't win.
You liked us that much, huh?
You guys, that was a nice group of players, your class.
Ooh.
And then we went through several there, where I never went into games feeling like we were going to lose.
Play was broken up nicely by Hollywood Mason. Haven't said his name tonight. I like the name Hollywood.
We should have a WFA franchise in Hollywood.
That would be cool. The Hollywood Stars.
Yeah, they could have the Walk of Fame, or the Walk of Shame, as it may be.
Is Hollywood close to Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see the Beverly Hillbillies.
That would be some good stuff right there. We could get. Do you remember those wrestling guys called the Bushwhackers? No. They could be, instead of having cheerleaders, we could get the Bushwhackers down to the sideline to pump up the crowd.
They can practice on these Des Moines cheerleaders.
No doubt. That'd be a cage match worth watching. The Bushwhackers were two big, bald, overweight wrestlers, and their thing was that they were like Kentucky Brothers or whatever. And when they did press conferences, they'd talk and then they'd lick each other in the side of the face.
That's before ASMR was cool.
That was before ASMR was cool, and it was pretty bizarre to watch those guys. And Miller draws them offside.
Oh!
And I don't think they're going to accept that penalty because Jim Harden gets loose, and he gets down inside the 25-yard line.
That was an offsides penalty? I didn't catch
that guy, they got someone to jump over. It looked like Chipper possibly jumped offsides.
Number 99.
Let's see.
Defense. The penalty is declined.
99 for the Corn Kings jump.
Oh, yeah, you'll take that all day.
And, they're in that, pop that little dive play up the middle, and so now they're back in business. But they don't need to kick any more field goals. Look at that, man. That's a nice run by Harden.
Yeah, it was. And that was a good move getting to the sidelines to try to keep that going a little bit more. I mean, he probably got 5 or 10 yards by taking it outside.
Woo! You on fire, man. Just out here grinding away like I always do.
Yeah, they're pumped up in the huddle right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can feel the energy in the stadium.
With those shoes on, all they have to do is click their heels and say there's no place like home a couple of times, and they'll probably win the ball game. Number 2 is in, and he gets on the power play. And is he in? No, they mark him just short. Who is 2? Oh, that's their fullback.
Oh, man.
That's their fullback, Deverison McCauley II.
What a mouthful.
His dad has got to be proud.
Yeah. Speaking of mouthful, this stadium smells great from the jerk chicken and rice special they ran at halftime.
That's a touchdown, man. Yeah, jerk chicken and rice. I just want to know who's jerking the chicken.
That's the special sauce.
Special sauce in there.
We got a touchdown here.
And he walks in the end zone. And that's going to get it back to 27-20 pending the extra point. And that was exactly the drive the Hummingbirds needed. That's a Jody Roush'ism right there. We'd go someplace and get pulled pork, and he'd say, he asked a waitress in a restaurant one time after a game, could you tell me who's pulling the pork tonight?
She probably didn't think that was funny.
She wasn't finding any humor in that at all. It must have been her.
Must have been her job. Yes. Just like that, we got a ball game.
Yeah, and I'm happy about it, honestly. The last thing you need on Game of the Week is a blowout. And, the other thing that's good about this, I want Jamaica to keep this close so that Hugo keeps throwing.
Because he's on track.
I mean, he had 330 at halftime.
Yeah.
I don't know what the league record is for passing yards in a game, but
I'm sure it belongs to the Wolfpack.
oh, yeah, I suppose it probably would.
But we still got a chance for that free pint of rum.
Yeah, we do. We do. And, I mean, that'll make the flight home a lot nicer.
A lot less memorable.
Yeah, absolutely. So Bryant on the return there gets the ball out to the 23-yard line. 9:07 to go here in the third quarter. And Des Moines holding on to a 27-20 lead. It's been a good game so far.
Yeah. Who's number 54?
I don't know, but he's built an awful lot like the quarterback for Des Moines.
I think he looks like a Jim Copeland's
Is that
offensive
Copeland's
lineman.
build?
No, that's Fist.
Oh, is that
It was
Malachi?
Fist. Yeah.
Aren't the two Fist brothers together in this team?
Ah,
I'm pretty
they
sure.
are.
You know, you can be double-fisted by this defense.
Wow. I'd love to see it.
Only on video. I don't know if I'd want to watch that in person.
Don't want to listen to it on a podcast.
No,
that's
I don't
for
want to
sure.
listen to that on a podcast either.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I had forgotten that they have both the
Both
Fist brothers.
Fists.
Yeah, that was a big thanks to temporary owner Noah for making that happen.
I actually thought about going after those two guys, but I just couldn't justify the salary cap it was going to take.
I
That's a lot of
understand.
money there.
Yeah,
$26 million in two defensive tackles.
that's a lot. And it's going to cost you more than that with prices of feeding them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a buffet big enough.
No.
First and 10 from the King, 35-yard line.
Pro eye set for Des Moines. And Hugo once again sees something in the defense.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to throw the short crossing route to Mondavi, who looked like he was open temporarily, but good defense on the play by number 64 for Jamaica.
60.
Oh, that's Mike Ripley, the defensive end, who was dropped off into coverage there.
Second and 10.
Every daggone week I forget that. Two deep coverage. Looks like two-man coverage underneath. Oh my, and that ball's picked off. And Colin, you called it earlier tonight. I mean, it might be that we're seeing the hometown advantage come into play here.
Yeah, we're feeling it shift right now. The energy. That was a big play by Lavernius Boomstick. Is that how you pronounce that?
Is that your stage name?
Lavernius Boomstick.
Boomstick. You know, that halftime break probably is tough on a quarterback with a build like Hugo. Because he's going to walk clear into the locker room, and he's going to walk clear back out.
Yeah, that's true. I go into a lot of houses with my new job, and I see a lot of these dogs that are severely overweight, you know, and they like wobble off it like out from the kitchen,
Yeah.
huffing and puffing. I get that vibe.
Yeah.
From Hugo.
From Hugo. He probably is like that dog.
Yeah, I can hear his toenails clicking on the
He's got to have
turf.
some big, nasty toenails.
Yeah, he has his own podiatrist. That's for sure.
Well, Bryant makes the catch. Bennett makes the catch there on first and 10.
First down, Birds.
And big play there. So they're over in Des Moines territory now.
First and 10.
And we got strong pro eye. Miller in complete control of what's going on there with the Hummingbird offense at this time. Stretch play to Harden. And he's going to pick up 5.
Looking good. They're looking confident. They were a little shook in the first half, but whatever happened at halftime there seems to have lit a fire under their ass.
There was a moment there in the first half where I thought this is going to get ugly really fast. But they've hung right in there, and now they're going to try to run it down the throat of the Corn Kings with their strong power eye set.
Not a bad strategy, if you ask me. Burn the clock, keep the game close, and keep the Corn Kings from scoring.
Keep Hugo over on the sidelines where he's not doing any damage to anything other than maybe a jelly donut.
Third and 5.
Oh, gosh.
Look at Sellers. He's slimmed down some.
Yeah. He's been really dealing with a lot of emotional stress from the trade.
Yeah, I bet he never imagined.
He's a big people pleaser.
He
you
is.
know?
Yeah, he is. And he was in coverage there on number 44, but didn't quite come up with the play. Miller stuck it in there. That was a nice throw. But Blake does manage to make the tackle in the play there.
First and 10 from the King, 22 yards.
Draw play. You don't see a lot of those in this league.
No. You know,
2 tackles in a row by Sellers.
I don't ever really see any of those shotgun runs running very well.
I won't even run anything out of them. I haven't found one that I really like.
Second and 12 from
I had a
the King,
couple in there, and anytime I've watched them be ran in a sim, it never turns out good.
Miller back to pass. He finds his tight end Fortune open in the middle of the field. And so it's a short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Down to the 18-yard line. This third quarter, as slow as that second quarter quarter ran, the third quarter has just flown by.
Yeah.
18-yard.
You know, if I were the coach of this Jamaica team, I would run the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, even on 3rd and 6 here, I mean, you could always go for it on 4th down.
That's
oh,
what
my.
I'd be afraid of.
Yep, right there. That's a problem. They've got the red flag's got to get thrown here because
Yeah.
I'm not sure he even got both feet on the ground before that ball came
Yeah,
out.
I am sure there was no possession there on that play. He didn't even get the ball into his body.
Of course, you know it depends on how they rule possession at the time this game was written. In today's world, that's an incomplete pass. Where's the red flag? There we go. There we go. What's the coach's name for Jamaica?
I don't know, probably Jordan Andrews.
Okay. Let's see what Jordan comes up with. We'll take a look at the replay here, too. It looked like it was going to be a heck of a nice catch. I don't think, man, if they call that a catch and a fumble, I just don't know.
I think we're going to get the ball back for Jamaica.
After review, the receiver did have possession.
And Jordan's clapping and Zach's shaking his head. Jamaica is still alive.
4th down.
Oh.
Number 3 will come in to attempt a field goal from the 18-yard line. Miller on the hold.
And we're going to settle for 3, which we can't be too upset about if we're the Hummingbirds. We turned Corn King drive into 3 points. So
Yeah. So 27-23. Nice kick by Kukos. Wonder why Jordan chose to build this particular stadium in Jamaica.
I'm not sure. Could be the warm type of environment that comes along with it.
Well, there's a lot of Native American decoration. I wonder if they were trying to, kind of pay respect to the Carib or the Arawak Indian tribes. You heard about those guys?
No,
Those were the dominant tribes in the Caribbean islands a long time ago.
I'm sure that's
Supposedly they were fierce warriors.
Wow. How'd they get there?
First and 10
Probably on a cruise ship.
from the King, 25 yards.
So Hugo's going to have to get something going there, and he hands the ball off. Look at
Oh!
Flash. Uh-oh.
Oh!
He's going to get loose. Nice run by Flash Hendricks there. Was that a draw play?
That was a play that just looked like it was all over the place.
Yeah.
He's
And-
hurdling folks.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty
Hurdled
dangerous
his own
in the open
player.
field.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was a good run. You got to be happy with that.
First and 10 from the Birds, 48-yard line.
Now we got Hugo and shotgun. wide open on the slant route. J.J. Bryant. Right now, Des Moines seeming to be able to make things happen through the air and on the ground. Still Hugo with a good-looking QBR. Hugo looks towards the corner.
Nearly
In and out of the
intercepted.
hands. I don't know if it'll show the replay on that. Did you catch that, Dave? Wide open.
Yeah, he should have had that for a touchdown. And then it looked like a couple of different Jamaican defenders had a chance to make a play on the ball.
Yeah, Coulter Butterhands.
How about we
Colder
push it
butter
back
hands,
here?
absolutely.
Yeah, no field goal. Hey,
Probably borrowed some Cornhuskers lotion from his cheerleaders.
Is that really a thing?
It really is. And if I'm Zach Holdorf, that became my new corporate sponsor for the Corn Kings. Oh my, that could have been picked off and taken back the other way. Hugo's feeling good about getting that ball back.
Yeah, one of those are going to happen sometime soon.
It's the game's it's been close numerous times.
Both teams.
Yeah. The crowd is jacked right now.
See that sign up there? Bring on the posse.
Bring on the posse. Oh man, heavy pressure, and made Hugo throw off of his back foot, and so that's gonna bring Bowman out, and I don't know if he's the punter or the kicker here. It'd be a 51-yard attempt.
Would it?
I think he's the punt. I think he is the kicker. Yeah, they're going to kick it.
Just want to take a moment to appreciate the realism in this old game.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that he was throwing off his back foot, he felt the pressure, and he threw a bad pass.
Yeah.
You know, so oftentimes in these video games, quarterback will still make a good pass,
Right.
even in those crazy
Right. In the
situations.
crazy situations, they still come up with a play.
Yep. That's why this game's the best.
Yeah, do love the physics of this game. I wish that APF would get back into it a little bit and give us something with a little bit better graphics and some updated playbooks.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be the best. Maybe if they would even let you customize and put your own logo on the helmet,
That'd be so cool.
that would be the best.
I'd quit my job.
Why wouldn't you?
I would just do this all day.
Yeah, heck yeah. Sign up for unemployment and
Get a divorce.
get a divorce. All right, Bennett out to the 27-yard line. He's had a good night returning the kicks. It's usually not a good thing if your kick returner is getting a lot of touches, though.
Yeah.
You want him to handle the ball once.
Keep your eyes open over there.
Strong power eye from Miller. They're down a touchdown. Big hole. Wow, what a tackle there on that play by Avery Roberts. He picked it, Harden completely up off the ground and slammed him.
With the tackle.
The Harden's close to that 100-yard marker for tonight.
Second and 8. Ball at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, he's had numerous really nice runs.
Yeah. Jamaica really not looking that bad on offense. It's just hard to contain the Corn Kings
No gain on the play.
pass threat.
It's a lot of offense.
Yeah.
A lot of belly fat and a lot of offense.
Third and 7. Ball at the 29-yard line.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
One-handed catch.
That's got to be Bennett. That's the kind of catch he makes.
That was Bennett.
He's going to get the ball over into Des Moines territory, to the 47-yard line. And that ball, it just doesn't look the same as the way it does when Zachary comes out, but it got the job done.
It did. And I mean, that takes them into Des Moines territory and with a chance to score to tie the game up.
The Kings, 46-yard line.
Strong pro eye for Harrison Miller. You suppose his friends call him Harry?
Yeah.
Seems like that would be the thing.
I would call my friends Harry.
Yeah.
Just like I call you Big D.
Yeah, you know, it's sort of goes without saying.
Yeah.
That would be the way to go.
Mm-hmm. And then Derek, I call him Big D.
So you have two friends whose names are Big D.
Yeah, Double D.
Double D.
That's what I call when you guys are together.
I see.
And then we have a nickname for Ryan,
Okay.
Uncle Buttface.
Uncle Buttface. Jim Harden catches that ball in the flat and picks up about 15 yards on the play. Uncle Buttface. Does your daughter call him that?
Yeah, that's how it started.
I see. I see.
But she also wants to know whenever he spends the night, she'll say, "Why does Ryan snore so loud?"
You ain't forgetting anybody today. Oh,
So he just has sleep apnea.
He's legendary. I've heard stories about his snoring before. First and 10 to 17. We're about to get out of the third quarter here. Split back spread. Miller back to pass.
Oh,
wide
yeah.
open is Walker. And he's going to catch that down to the 7-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the sticks. So we're going to be looking at 2nd and inches.
They're making it happen.
Yeah, they are. Do you hear it run a play here?
Second
Nah.
I mean, you could let the quarter run out.
Nah, I wouldn't.
let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Red, strong back.
Well, they're going to get that play off, and they are going to pick up the first down. So they'll go into the first quarter with 1st and goal at the 5. I would have let that run out too.
But, you know, regardless, they're in a good position right now.
Yeah, they sure are. This has
4
been a
downs.
way better game than I think a lot of people thought it was going to be.
While everybody's throwing up their 4s in the chat, all 2 of you, give a big shout out to my friend and co-owner Derek Jinko for his birthday today.
Happy 33rd birthday, Derek.
33 has never looked better.
Wherever you are right now, I hope you're drinking a beer on us.
Not on us.
Well,
Like, we're not paying for it.
no, we're not paying for it.
For us.
Unless it's old Milwaukee, then we could probably come up with 37
We could
cents.
afford that.
Ball up the slap. Harden is going to be, he stumbled around there a little bit. Probably should have scored. Is that a ladybug on your mic?
It is.
That's a sign of good luck.
Is it? Let's see if she whispers sweet nothings. I wonder how many views that would get. Ladybug talks
Oh, she's-
into microphone.
The Kings, 1 yard.
What do
You
you
know-
always say it's a she?
Well, because it looked like she was prepping for some
You
ASMR
saw her.
there. Yeah, I can tell. I'm a science teacher. I know this stuff.
I'm a botanist.
And Jim Harden pumps that into the end zone there, and now we're an extra point away from a tie ball game here in the second half, early in the fourth quarter.
Number 3. It's back to the point after. Miller will
This is getting good.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting good. It's too bad only Noah and Zach are the ones that are appreciating it right now.
Tie ball game. Bring on the posse. $30 to 30.
Who'd you vote for?
I think I probably voted for Des Moines, honestly.
What would you anticipate this game would have looked like?
I was thinking 37-20, something like that.
Yeah, I'm about in the same thought process there. I'm surprised it's this close.
That ladybug is now on your screen.
It is.
So I'm gonna, that's double good luck. I'm gonna predict that in your game this week that Montreal is gonna beat Memphis 44 to 31.
I hope they don't score that many points.
I hope you do score that many points.
I hope I do. I hope
Yeah.
they don't. It'll be a good game.
first and 10.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
The Kings,
Yeah.
20 yard.
Hugo's waving at his fans on the
I
sidelines.
think he's waving a cheerleader over
I
there or
think
something.
he is too. He's not calling plays.
Look at that thing clank off the face mask of that receiver.
Ah, shoot. Who was
Syntax error.
it? We've not said his name.
We haven't said his
tonight.
name the whole night, and it's obvious why we haven't. That guy can't catch shit.
Second and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
So second down and 10. Tie ball game, 10:22 to play here in the fourth quarter. And this time, Eagle Mondavi actually does catch the ball, and he's going to move the sticks with that 11-yard gain, first down.
Okay.
Hollywood Mason makes the tackle on that play.
I mean, he was wide open.
He was.
It's so hard to defend those short out routes. Because as soon as you do,
First
you
and
get
10.
burned.
Yeah. Double move, throw the old out and up. Oh, another sack there. Hugo looks tired.
He thought about running it, but he was panting.
He was paying. He looks like he's got the donut sweats right now.
Yeah, he shouldn't have eaten half a dozen Amish donuts at halftime.
My man here.
Those things are
the
jelly
quarterback's
filled
worst
too, man.
nightmare.
That's a lot of calories.
That's
Blood, man. I wanted him.
A jar
Man.
of jelly per donut.
Yeah. I mean, they don't waste on the condiments on that stuff.
7 yards.
No, they don't believe in condiments.
They never use them.
They don't.
Well,
Ooh.
another cannon comes out of the arms there, but they just look. Des Moines is as fantastic as they looked. They're not synchronized right now, and I got to be honest. I think they're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
This-
The tide has shifted, and you can feel it.
Third and
Yeah.
14.
Well, we're near the beach. I mean, it's probably time for the tide
You
to
ever
come
been
in.
stuck in one of those riptides?
No, I'm scared of that.
Yes, I've been in one before.
Have you
It
really?
scared me to death. But you know what they say, how you get out of it, right?
Swim parallel to the shore, right?
That's right. Just keep swimming.
Well, is that what you did?
Talk about some wisdom right
No doubt.
there. Life lesson.
So, what did it feel like when you were in that?
Like the ocean wanted to eat me.
The King.
Really?
Oh, scary. It just keeps pulling you back in, pulling you out into the ocean.
How far out did you get before you got out of it?
I was probably chest deep, and then just kept swimming sideways. I was young.
Yeah. Well, the game is tied, but Jamaica has the football. And that's exactly the position they want to be in. There's still quite a bit of time left on the clock, so I don't know that they can run it all the way out. But they're right where they wanted to be going into this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to be pretty happy right now if you're Jamaica.
The fans seem to be pretty happy.
That's right. That's because there's rum on the line, baby, and you can taste it now.
You can taste that rum right now because our boy, is that Bryant Bennett? It is. Touchdown Bryant Bennett, the Corn King killer. And the Jamaica, for the first time in the ball game, I believe. No, they had a 3-0 lead, right?
Yeah.
So for the second time tonight, Jamaica has the lead, and it's with a little under 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And Bennett just outruns everybody there.
Wow. My blood's pumping.
He looks like Usain Bolt.
He's from Jamaica.
He is. He's from Jamaica. He's a speed coach for the Hummingbirds.
Yeah. That's a great hire.
Yeah.
He's a little cocky, but
He is, but he trains right here in the stadium, and so
okay. Man. Not only did they take the lead, but they took it by 7.
yes, they did. That puts them in great position right now. 9:09 to play. Jamaica with a 37-30 lead, and somewhere right now, Zach Holdorf is probably cussing.
And you know what? He should be.
He should be.
When I first saw that this was game of the week, I said this was a bad choice because this is going to be a blowout. Corn Kings got it.
Yeah.
But man, was I wrong.
I think it's the Bugles.
It's completely what we're doing.
Yeah, it's not nothing about what they're doing.
But this is exciting. This is definitely shaping up to be a game of the week.
Man, Gin Chat's quiet tonight. I really thought, especially with the game getting close, you'd think people would be piling on the air to hear what we have to say here in the last 9 minutes and 4 seconds about this epic matchup.
Yeah, you know what? If there's one thing that we've learned in the last couple seasons, nobody gives a crap what we say.
This is true, which is why we can pretty much say anything.
That's right.
Nobody cares. Nice run by Flash Hendricks. He's going to pick up 5 there.
Number 2 with the carry. A pickup of 5 on the play.
He has 33 yards on it, but 27 of them came on 1 carry.
Yeah, it's surprising to me that they're going to Flash right now. But nothing wrong with a 5-yard gain on first down.
Now, it lets you do a lot of things in your playbook. And, you've got a quarterback that struggled here in the second half, and so maybe Flash will be the answer for him.
There it is.
Wow, just like that, they answer. The Stroker, a.k.a. the Quitter, Cooper Stover.
It's amazing how he shows up about every 15 minutes. Right on cue.
Right on cue. I mean, he just has that little bit of time to kind of get refreshed.
Uh-huh.
And then he strokes it again.
Stiffen up a bit.
Stiffen up a bit.
Uh-huh. Very good.
Work out the kinks.
First and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line.
So back in pair slot and a short drop. And that ball is going to be caught over the middle for a 5-yard gain.
On the reception, number 52, credited with the tackle.
Zach says in Gin Chat, he says, I'm in the live chat and I'm pissed.
I'd love to be part of that.
I got to see if I can find that Cornhuskers lotion logo for you. We can put that in Gin Chat.
Hugo looking for a first down and finds it with number 14, J.J. Bryant.
J.J. Bryant.
Pickup of 10 yards on the play. First
You thought I was kidding.
You gotta do a better job on me than
That looks just like their uniform.
It really kind of does.
It does.
Yeah,
That's-
it's going to fit them really well.
It does.
First and 10.
Yeah, you need to put that in there.
32-yard line.
All right, looking for something big here on first down. Hits up Eagle Mondavi coming across the middle for a gain of 6. That gives Eagle 110 yards
Man,
receiving.
big night for him. 2nd and 4 at the Jamaica 26.
2nd and 3. Ball at the 26-yard
You know how we kind of say that, 100 yards is the goal for a running back? What's your goal for a receiver?
800 yards.
800?
I figure if I ever have a receiver catch the ball for 800 yards, we'll win. I don't know, because, usually when receivers rack up monster numbers, it's because you're having to throw the ball a lot and you're behind. And, I've seen some receivers put up huge numbers in a losing effort.
Now, are you talking about in real life?
Or well, even in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Oh, my
that's
goodness, a
definitely
on the
a fumble.
play. That was definitely a fumble. No way that one's coming back.
Yeah, I don't see that being
And
overturned.
Bacon on the recovery there for Jamaica. Johnny
Yeah.
Rogers puked that thing out after the catch. Yeah, he gets several
He
good
had
steps
that.
in.
What a hit.
Bacon clobbered him.
Didn't even wrap him up.
Boomstick on the recovery there. Well, 6:02 to go in the game, and now down 7. The Hummingbirds have the ball and a chance to really put a stake in the heart of the Corn Kings.
Yeah, let's burn the clock here if you are the Hummingbirds.
Oh boy,
Woo!
they knew that was coming.
They were sitting in the house.
Yes, they were.
Everybody was in on that play.
Yep.
For a loss of 3 on the play.
I think you can you can feel the nervousness and the aggression from the Corn Kings defense here.
Yeah, they know they have to have a stop, and they need it. Like, they can't even afford to give up a handful of first downs. They've got to have the ball back.
Yep. Harden trying to spin his way out of it.
He gets them back into a manageable third down. So we're looking at 3rd and 9. And this is the down and distance where Bryant Bennett usually excels.
Yeah, you're right. This is a Bennett play.
Your bird, 17-yard line.
Split back spread.
Oh, look at that defense.
Looks like some bear front. If they hit this, Wesley Walker on the catch, 14-yard gain. First down, Jamaica. Man, what an ugly-ass pass that was. That looked like a kick. Not the kind of ball you'd expect out of a throw out of a gold quarterback. But you know what? It's complete. The sticks move. First down. And now we're in strong power I.
Oh, that lineman just ran right past Harden.
Harden's a nice player.
Second and 4. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Everybody up tight to the line of scrimmage again. Even the strong safety, Andrew Aaron, is up in the box. And that's exactly what they needed. They tackled that for about a 3-inch gain. So it's 3rd and 3. Money down now for Des Moines. We're under 4 minutes in the 4th quarter. Clock's running. And Des Moines desperately needs the ball back.
Yeah! Let's go, D! Let's keep it up!
No, Underhill talking trash. That's Noah Jr., by the way. I think they fling this out in the flat to Harden.
I think it's
Hand off, there it is. He's going to get the first down. And that is huge.
Yeah.
Because now they can pretty much get the ball to the 2-minute warning before they would even have to think of punting.
And they only need about 10 more yards to comfortably kick a field goal.
Right.
Which will make it a 2-possession
Hey, man,
game.
what a huge game. You're the star for us today.
So if you're asking me, just keep running it.
Pound that rock.
Pound it, bro.
Load up that Cornhuskers lotion and let's go. Harden up the middle. He's going to pick up 1. And they can't quite get to the 2-minute warning before they'll have to run another play. So we're looking at 3rd down for the 2-minute warning.
We got Birthday Boy in the chat. Everybody give a big old shout out to Big D for his 33rd birthday.
What if we could get Derek to jump out of a cake?
I'd love to see that.
Oh my, I thought that stretch play was going to go there for a second. Avery Roberts said not today.
Yeah, that was a good wrap-up tackle.
So we're going to get to the 2-minute warning here. And Jamaica's going to be facing 3rd down and 8. They need a little more than 10 to get to first down or to field goal territory.
Yeah, did they lose 2?
They must have lost a little something somewhere.
I thought it said they were on their 40 a little bit ago.
Hype it up! Hype it up!
3rd and 8 from your bird,
33 for Big D.
33 for Big D.
Big 3rd down play.
Yep, and that thing is smothered.
And I am completely wrong. They're on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what happened.
But what's going to happen here right now is that the punter for Jamaica, Bayou Sarpong, is going to come out and he's going to kick them deep in their own end.
No, he's not. We both know exactly what's going to happen.
Well, they'll probably run the fake punt. He'll just stand there and get tackled. How pissed would Jordan Andrews be if they did that right now? And I know that feeling all too well because I've seen that happen to the Maroons this year. Oh, man, that was some good coverage right there by 31 for Jamaica. Nothing on the return. So with 1:50 to go here in the ball game, Hugo Zachary finds himself 77 yards and 1:50 away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. This is a big drive.
It all comes down to this.
And we've got all of the concession stand folks with pints of rum getting ready to hand them out.
Yeah, they feel pretty confident here in Jamaica right now. They've gone ahead and got the liquor out of the cabinet. And we've got two-man coverage here for Jamaica. It doesn't look like they're bringing any kind of blitz. Flash Hendricks is going to catch the little flare pass. He's going to pick up 2. Clock runs.
Not surprised to see the hurry up here.
Des Moines has 2 timeouts left. Zachary back. He's going to fling that thing deep, and it's caught
There it is.
by
J.J.
J.J.
Bryant.
Bryant. And
Yeah.
immediately they call timeout. That's a stupid-ass timeout call right there.
But that was a great route by
But
J.J.
it was a great route, yeah.
Bryant. Getting up.
Look at that uniform right there, man. You can tell Zachary has put everything he can into this game.
They
tonight.
say that they had to take a king-sized bed sheet and knit it together for
Make
his
that
jersey.
jersey?
Yeah.
His pants were made by Omar the tent maker.
Omar.
I dated this girl in high school who was maybe a kind of a plus size, and that's what they said about her prom dress. It was made by Omar the tent maker.
Hummingbirds are in goal line.
What's going on here? This could be trouble.
Oh my! That was
Oh my, that was going to be a touchdown.
that was a touchdown. What happened there?
How do they get in that defense in that situation?
Lack of dime defense.
Is that what it is?
That's exactly what that is right there. The game wants them to go into a prevent defense, which is default dime. Hummingbirds don't have it, so they go to the next best thing.
Which is goal line. Ouch. Okay, now it looks like they're going to rotate coverage here this time. No, they just got a little bit of a short drop.
Pushing him out of the pocket, though.
Oh my, threw it, and he threw out the back corner of the end zone there. Yeah, the pressure meant a lot there. So we got second 10 to Jamaica 31 after they hit a nice pass against goal line defense that would have been a sure touchdown.
Wow. I can't believe he
Don't
fell
hold
over.
anything back. I need
Minute
everything you
23.
got.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, if that ball's thrown on time there, he walks in the end zone.
Yeah. Man, I do not want this game to go into overtime.
And it's looking like it right now, too. I know. I have a track meet tomorrow. Intercepted. And he's going to run that thing back, Hollywood Mason, who gets tackled by a big, fat offensive lineman for them. And let's see here. Can they do anything about it here? How many timeouts do they have left?
2.
2? I don't know.
It's slim chances.
It's very slim.
I don't know if they'll get the ball back.
Wow.
And if you're Jamaica, they have no timeouts left. It's over.
Yeah, they're just going to sit on the ball here. Let's go back to the who you got and see who all did actually vote for Jamaica tonight.
I never can look through all those tabs.
I know. I look for all. We got a lot of tabs in here.
There's too many.
Let me try this again from the top. Winnie's fired up right now.
Yeah, it must be Matt. Matt must be home. Okay, I got you here. The 2 who voted was Zach voted for the Hummingbirds.
Wait, did he? Well, would his name be on there because he put it up?
That's right. Yeah.
So only actually one person voted.
Who was owner Jordan Andrews?
Jordan Andrews believed in his own team, and it paid off tonight.
There you go.
Who'd you vote for?
I guess on who you got.
You must have voted for Des Moines.
I did vote for Des Moines. Was there a spread pick?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I might have picked Hummingbirds if there was a spread, but I don't know. Wow.
Well, we hoped for a close game, and we got exactly that.
I mean, we got a comeback story.
Yeah, it really was a good one. I mean, there was a moment here, as I said earlier in the broadcast, where it looked like Des Moines was going to absolutely run the Hummingbirds out of their own stadium.
It did look like that.
And then, you know, when Hugo had 3:30 at the half, I just thought this is going to get really ugly.
Who do we have for player of the game? Gee, it was 475 passing yards.
And they lost.
But look at the time.
Look at the time of possession there.
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, they had the ball for 13 seconds or 13 minutes longer than the Corn Kings.
That's a whole quarter.
It's almost double the amount.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to see a lot of highlights here because there were a lot of points scored tonight.
Yeah.
It was a shootout. Defensive secondaries struggled tonight.
Yeah, and they managed to come up with the right play at the right time for Jamaica there in the secondary with that pick to save the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it really could have been just as easily looking at overtime right now. Harden gets his 100 yards. That's kind of a key number in your thinking. And, of course, Flash Hendricks only had 30.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of carries in his defense. I think he only had like 6 or 7 carries.
I think he had less than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's what I was going to ask you is what do you think you need to do if you're these Corn Kings to regroup going into next week? Figure out how to incorporate Flash a little more?
Yeah, I think they've got to get maybe some shotgun sets in there where he's catching the ball in the backfield.
So you would use him more as a receiving threat?
Yeah, I don't think – I mean, he's just not built to have a lot of carries.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking 10 or 15. He does need to carry the ball more. 10 to 15 carries is probably a good night for him. And I don't think you panic too much. I'll tell you where you need to get better if your Des Moines is on defense. I mean, 475 passing yards, you ought to win.
Yeah. See who we got.
I think it's Harden, the player of the game. Yep, 23 carries, 108 yards. And he added 55.
Looks like OJ.
He does a little bit. I'm surprised you even know who OJ is.
A lot of resemblance there.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who OJ is.
I
He
guess
didn't do it.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
All right. Well, any last words before we head off of here, Mr. Barr?
Just heck of a job, Jordan. Way to go get the win tonight. And Zach, hang in there. It's a good game. It's a loss to a good team, but, you're close. Keep it up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight in beautiful Jamaica. And hopefully we'll see you next week for Game of the Week.